Happy New Year, Rangers, and welcome to the Power Rangers Monthly Gaming News Recap, a series where I recap all the gaming news that happened for Power Rangers that month. We have a ton of news this month, so strap yourselves in, and let's dive into this month's headlines. We've officially made it to the year that S.P.D takes place in, and to celebrate, Enway added Bridge Carson, S.P.D Green, to Legacy Wars. An epic defender, Bridge is a double block leader, containing 2 blocks in his leader's moveset. Usually these types of warriors are super annoying to deal with because they always have a block available, but Bridge is annoying for a completely different reason. His super status, which gives him a huge critical hit chance boost, as well as with assists, and decreases the opponent's defense by 15%. This can be stacked for a total of 35% defense debuff. Basically, Bridge is a crit machine that just so happens to have 2 blocks. His leader moveset is pretty good, but isn't anything too special, and he doesn't really need to do anything super special because he's just going to get his super status, and much like with Ninja Steel White's super, it can be activated more than once per battle. Lastly, Bridge's assist is unique not because he deals a crazy amount of damage or hits like certain assists, but because he does something that no one else on the roster has done before. Chuck cars at the opponent. Yeah, that's right. A car materializes in front of him, and he picks it up, and he yeets it at the opponent's head. It did start out as a block, but Enway changed it to a block breaker shortly after release, because obviously you're not going to block a flying car. Heroes of the Grid got some more news this month, starting with more spoilers, which I'll have appear on screen now, before Eternal Rangers finally launched on Kickstarter. The project was funded in mere minutes. At the time of this recording, we've unlocked 12 stretch goals with at least 3 more in the pipeline, which I'll have appear on screen now. Eternal Rangers itself includes the full core team of Mystic Force Rangers, as well as a couple of outliers to give you some ideas on how to make the rest of the team with the custom content kit. The extra Rangers included are Ninja Black, Turbo Blue, and Cosmic Fury Zenith. There are some other character ability cards that let you swap out of certain Rangers with their successors, such as TJ as Turbo Red and Min Quan as Mighty Morphin Yellow. This pack also includes a ton of villains, including Master Zed, Evil Dino Fury Blue, Death Ranger, Final Draken, otherwise known as Evolution 3, Madame Odious from Ninja Steel, Emperor Grum from S.P.D, Poisander from Dino Charge, Zergane from Ninja Storm, Nadira from Time Force, and Vipra from Lightspeed Rescue. Also in this wave is a player's compendium, which includes all rulebooks, official scenarios, and frequently asked questions. And the custom content kit, which includes editable digital files to create your own Rangers and villains, and Jonathan's Journal, a 20-page rulebook written by the game designer himself to guide you on your creating journey. Here's where the bad news starts. Eternal Rangers will not be up on the Renegade web store unless they have a ridiculous amount of overstock, and that doesn't sound likely, so if you want it, back it on Kickstarter right now. You have until the evening of February 27th. In addition, all Heroes of the Grid packs are going out of print, so once they're out of stock on the Renegade Game Studios website, they're gone for good, and you'll have to resort to the aftermarket to add to your collection. Luckily, if you're backing Eternal Rangers, you will get a 40% off discount code to use on the Renegade web store to help complete your collection for less cost, if you can find what you're looking for in stock. If you're on the fence about getting into Heroes of the Grid, I would advise you to check out some tutorial videos and read up about what's in each expansion so you know if you want to get into it or not, and what you want to get out of it if you do. Act soon. Time is running out fast. Here's a wild headline. Ark Survival Ascended, a survival game set in the Prehistoric Age, is getting its second wave of its Power Rangers crossover. They're just skins, so it's no wonder why I never heard about it when Wave 1 dropped in June last year. Wave 1 included player and dinosaur skins for the 5 Mighty Morphin Rangers and their Dinozords, and Wave 2 includes the Green and White Rangers, in addition to Alpha 5, Rita Repulsa, Lord Zed, and the Putty. The skin pack will release on February 6th. Lastly for this month, it was announced very recently that Rita's Rewind is in fact getting a physical release, for everyone except for Xbox. No word on if it's just delayed or not happening at all, but the physical releases we are getting will be out at some point in May. I think I heard May 30th. Also announced was a deluxe edition of the game, which doesn't include any DLC, but it does get some neat merchandise with it, with a steelbook, poster, and even some trading cards, one for each playable Ranger, among others. This version is obviously a physical exclusive. This has been confirmed to release on May 30th. That's all for this month. If you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't, and tune in for the February edition of the Power Rangers Monthly Gaming News Recap. Until next time, this is Shard Collector, signing off.